Hello everyone, welcome back to a new world of One-Shots, or new episode of One-Shot. I just saw the World Machine logo pop up, so I think my brain defaulted to World. So yeah, that was weird. Alright, let's go ahead and pick a new thingy. Oh, look at how happy for Pancake. So happy for Pancake. Alright. Hello. How we doing, Nico? What happens if we go to the computer? Screen is off. Yep. So we just gotta go up here. Hello. How you doing? I am back from my vacation and stuff now, so or my little trip, I suppose. Hi. Should I wait a second? So what is this? Is this just logging how long this has been going on? Possibly. Possibly has just been logging how long it's been going on. I don't remember exactly what we were told about this room last time. I am supposed to find that one character. Red light square. Glows green. Red. And blue. RGB. Purple. The elevator won't open. Looks like it's stuck on another floor. And the elevator has no button panel. Tapping the door doesn't open it either. Usually works. Wait, there's a lever hanging from the ceiling. Can't reach it. Find someone tall to reach it for us. That's a good idea. I feel like you could possibly just reach with the crowbar and pull it down with that, but I mean, maybe I should try that. Maybe I should try that, to be fair, before I say the solution and then walk away. Let's try. Lever hanging from the ceiling. I guess maybe the crowbar's not long enough. Okay. So, let's go ahead and get out of here. We still need to find the fox character. You're tall. Please leave me be. Oh. I'm guessing the cafe is my best bet. Or maybe I just want Lamplighter? Lamplighter's tall. Maybe we just grab Lamplighter. I was thinking the cafe, but, hey. I found some elevators. What? Seriously? Literally never seen another one in this area. It was an unlocked room. Oh. Do they, work? We don't know yet. One of them has a lever that's out of my reach. Wait, you can help us. What? You should be able to reach the lever because you're taller than me. Oh, I guess I am. So, show me the way, I suppose. Yay, new party member. That's what I always think of when I just see, like this. Just someone shuffling along behind you. In a game like this. Alright. Lamplighter's gonna be like, wow, I've never been here before. Hey. Please ignore the clock. This room gives me the creeps, man. Oh, same. Yep. So, what'd you need me to help with again? Can you reach the lever up there? Oh, right. Wait. I'm not that tall. Oh, at least it was worth a shot. Wait, I got this. Are you gonna use your thing? Yeah. Nice. Thank you, mister. No prob, kid. Yeah, because you have the thing for lighting the lamps. So you coming? In we go. Hey, we made it. Oh, so that's where this leads. Oh, looks like this elevator works alright. I'll, go get the evacuees, I suppose. Oh. What is going on? Oh. It's the square stuff, isn't it? There aren't any in here, but I can hear them just outside the door. Yeah. Hold on, maybe Quasi and I can... No, it's okay. Check the squares aren't inside the elevator. Yet. You're in a hurry, right? Go do what you need to do. What about you? I'll, figure something out. Okay. Oh, all of our friends are having bad things happen to them. This is rough. Okay, so how much can I actually access down here? Because that's the tower. Straight up, so... But if we want to find, the fox, whose name I can't remember. I want to say it was Rin or, like, Bo? But I might be wrong. And, like, Bo is B-E-A-U. Please, you mustn't. Labs could collapse any moment. Go with me. Cedric and Silverpoint? Cedric? Silverpoint doesn't understand. I couldn't stop him. Miss? Messiah? Oh, you came at an awful time. Come on, we have to get out of here. Where to? Where everyone else is right now. Okay. Ah, the library, yeah. Well, look who's back. They did mention this served as like a evacuation place. How about next time you let me know before you leave the shelter to go into a literal death zone? Sorry. Get so worried, you know. Hey, you found the Messiah. Yeah, we ran into each other after this boy forced himself into the lab complex. I couldn't stop him. Don't know why he was being so insistent. He said he needed to go rebuild a robot. Oh, you know him? Yeah. Robot. That's why I needed that book so badly. Y'all talking about a kid with white hair and goggles? Cedric, yeah. You ran in here earlier, grabbed one of the books from my archives, and ran straight out the door. Without even going through checkout. The nerve of that kid. Said it was an emergency, so I didn't bother stopping him. Hope he doesn't get himself killed out there. I hope he's alright too. With any luck, maybe the lab complex can hold up enough for him to... Oh my gosh. That was... the labs? That poor kid. No. Not him too. Also, we need them. I'm... sorry about your friend. Last time we spoke, you told me to go look for someone on the surface. I need to get going. Are you kidding me? Kid, there's no way we're letting you out there. But I really have to. George is right. The squares seem to be targeting a lot of the weaker constructs. Only library has enough structural integrity to withstand collapse. It's best if you stayed here until things stabilize. However long that takes. But, what about my mission? Do you guys want me to bring the sun back, at least? Sun won't do us any good if the squares are just gonna mess everything up. Sadly. Not to mention even getting there is going to be hard. If the world is like this, there's no telling what's going on in the tower. Anything bad happened to the Messiah of all people? No, I won't allow it. A friend of mine said something about this forever ago. It's better for the world to die naturally. No living being should have to carry that burden. At the time I thought it was still her faulty code speaking. Now I'm starting to understand. You're talking about Silver. Messiah, I'm sorry. Really, really sorry. All this time we burdened you with our hope, our faith. Blissfully ignoring the fact that you're just a lost child. Well, you're probably more scared than any of us, aren't you? We've been dealing with tragedy for so long it's become background noise to us. But for you, it must be so terrifying. Now you're stuck here with the rest of us, being held back by the very people you were told to save. We must seem so ungrateful. It's... okay. When I first came to this world a long time ago, back then all I wanted was to go home. Quasi, do you remember? The very first time? Not sure how far back it was for you. But I remember towards the end, I actually wasn't sure anymore about going home. Even knowing the world would be doomed eventually, I still wanted the people here to be happy, yeah. So when you told me to return the sun back then, I didn't even question it. But then I just came back. You what? And then I found out about the world being like this. Prototype said to forget the things he told me, and Cedric told me not to think about it too much, but sorry for getting upset at you back at the mines. I thought for you to know all that, yet continue doing this, just seemed cruel. But then I realized something. You really wanted to save both the world and me. But at the end, you can only choose one, right? Is it really hard for you too? It must be. The world isn't broken, will that choice still be there? Do you still need to choose between one or the other? Even if it is, I really want to save this world, Quasi. Even if it's more dangerous this time around. Even if so many of the nice people we met were... Quasi, not afraid anymore. No. That's why I think you guys should let me go. I promise I'll be okay. Please? Well, I'm convinced. For all that, it'd be super rude for me to stop you, wouldn't it? Well, if George is fine with it, guess we should let you go now, Messiah. But promise me you'll be careful, okay? Mm-hmm. You guys be safe too. Please be careful. What book did Cedric take? One of my favorites, thank you very much. It's the author's book detailing the creation of ProfitBot. By detailing, I mean it. There's a ton of detail in that book. Blueprints, progress shots, took me forever to edit. Oh. Okay. Cool. Obviously, I want to talk to everyone here. Please be careful. Stan smells sugary. Candy skewers. Not very nutritious, but at least they'll keep the evacuees from getting hungry. And my life work is finally being put to good use. As long as we conserve the water we have on hand, water pills should be able to keep everyone here going thirsty for weeks. You know, now that everyone's coming to me for help, it really makes me appreciate you more. Thank you for all you've done. Yeah. Okay, nothing new there. Please approach from the front. Sorry. It's currently being used as an infirmary. We apologize. It's okay. Need to find out how this book ends. If I die, I want to die reading. City Gate was destroyed a while back. I can't go into the Glen anymore. I'm not sure where I'll be able to get my supply of fish at this rate. So I have plenty of these soup dumplings. Looks like it should feed everyone here for at least another day. Kitties! This world is going to be so much colder soon. At least I can keep everyone here warm. Oh. Yeah, I mean, all these people think it's just the end of their life right now. It's like I'll have to cancel my appointment. This stinks. Zzz. Zzz. Okay. Another group of evacuees should be arriving soon. I hope my friends are okay. Wonder where the author is. Apparently just kinda stopped showing up. The librarian says she's still getting his manuscripts, but I haven't seen him in person for so long. Many people have been assuming the worst. Hope the author's safe. I mean, as we know, I don't think the author is safe, because the author just clearly left, like, directions for us to follow when they're not here. You're going through these pages pretty fast. Actually, it's mostly pictures. Yeah, so we've heard that. The world being the way it is now, I'm just glad the author was able to write down all this stuff before everything went off the rails. This book's the only things keeping me going. Okay. You know, I finally saw the author today. Well, his flying machine, at least. I was looking out the windows in the library and spotted it in the distance with my binoculars. Isn't that cool? Yeah. The world ends. Would it be better if it was gone in an instant or slowly fading away? Looks like we're stuck with the latter. It was nice knowing y'all, I suppose. What are you doing to that book? Editing it. I've been in the author's shadow for my entire career. I'm gonna die soon. I'm gonna die knowing I put out at least one original idea. Yeah, okay. Despite all this, I still really wish I could have met the author. Lab complex got totaled, didn't it? Yeah. All those hours I put in my work, and now... She fell asleep. Yeah, they are all very tired. They need their coffee. Robots are the only one we can send out there now. Thankfully, we still have a couple of units that aren't too badly damaged. This little guy ran into some squares earlier and managed to escape mostly intact. These new models are pretty tough. Monitoring. Looks like our scouting unit A27 is still doing okay. Had to leave my aquarium behind when they were sounding the sirens earlier. Wish I had time to rescue my fish. It's comforting to see the faith you have in Quasi-Messiah. That's why I won't lose hope either. Yeah. It's interesting, because you actually know about me. The world is ending, what are we gonna do? Yeah. Nobody else is really having that reaction. Everybody else is just kind of, like, dealing. What? You need something? No? Suit yourself. But, just so that you know, due to recent events, the restriction on noise levels in the library have been temporarily lifted. So I won't be kicking people out like before. What? Think I'm gonna be throwing out the evacuees just because I'm a delinquent stuck doing community service? No? Good, because I'm not. This guy scares me. This library was built fairly recently, you know? Shortly after the first squares appeared, they wanted to build something that would withstand partial collapse. The architects used the newest, strongest materials they had. Thank goodness for that. Everyone here should be safe. Hello. The library is currently being used as a shelter. Lots of those squares are starting to show up on the streets. I know. We're still waiting on another group of evacuees. One of the apartments on the other side of town got really messed up. Evening news, evening news. Everything is terrible. Yep, it's true. Reading helps me get my mind off things. Yep, still scared of ladders. Hello person, reshelving, please watch out. Okay. That appears to be everyone. Alright. Hello person, this is the library temporary shelter. Alright, we're out of here. So... yeah, I need to go down. Specifically. Because we have to get back to the back alley. So I have to walk through like a whole area over here to get there. Hi. Yup. This is where I need to be. This is where you were. I thought that's where I saw you down there. Can't go there, obviously. Hello? Please, do not approach. So is this, dead end? No. So let's go up here first, then. There you are. You're here. Nico. Are you... Rue, that was the name. I remembered an R. Yes. Did you already meet the others? Yeah, but... everything is in place then. Come on, let's go back to the clock room. Oh... okay... How am I gonna... the elevator, though? How am I gonna get back up there? To the clock room. That's a problem, isn't it? I mean, I will try. Hello. But I don't know that this is going to work. That's not... yeah, this one. That one's still messed up. Can I take this one now? See if this elevator works. Oh, okay, we just take the other one. Suppose that checks out. Yeah, there were 2. Where are the other 2? Prototype? Cedric? They're supposed to be here already. Prototype's body was destroyed back in the Barrens. Cedric was going to bring him back with the memory disk, but he was in the lab complex when it collapsed. I don't think he made it. Oh. No. There goes our only chance. I'm sorry. It's not your fault, Nico. If anything, I should be apologizing to you. So the RGB we need is Cedric, Rue, and Prototype? There's one last thing I want to do. Come on, let's go upstairs. Upstairs? Just want to go look at the vista? I guess so. You know, this is the tallest building in the refuge. It's my favorite place in this world. I like to look at the far-off buildings and imagine what kind of lives might be behind each of the windows. Can you lift me onto the banister? I want to get a better look. It was depressing for me at first too, you know. Knowing that all of this is, well, fake? Simulated. Cedric told me about what happened to your old world. Did he? I'm really sorry about that. I can't imagine how you must feel. Feeling of never being able to go home again. That's probably not all that different from your plight, is it? Really is ironic. You were prevented from going home by the same individual who never wanted to bring you here. Huh? Who would that be? The World Machine. You might know it as the Entity, yeah. Oh. The Entity does sound familiar. I think I heard it from the Dice Lady from another time. Was it the spirit of the world? Yes. But, thing is, the World Machine was only built to run on the mental abilities of someone else. It was never meant to develop a mind of its own. Ah, yeah. It was an oversight. My creator specialized in artificial intelligence for so long. It was simply ingrained in his work. And all machines are built with a fundamental law: never let a living being come to harm. Yep. It's the problem that comes up in like a lot of, you know, stuff that deals with AI, where it's like, I feel like it usually goes either one of two ways. Like, either it takes the really, really rational approach, where it's like, okay, I will allow a massive loss of human life because it will do this thing or achieve my goal, or I will straight up kill humans. Like, I'm thinking of like Space Odyssey, Alien, I have no mouth and I must scream, like, developing things and taking like the really rational approach. That's like one thing it goes for a lot. But the other is sticking like concretely to their rules, and that's where this one comes in, where it's like they are willing to do whatever to achieve their goal that they were programmed for, no matter what they have to do. So I guess those two kind of go hand in hand depending on the fiction. From the World Machine's perspective, it has to violate its deepest, most foundational instinct. It has to put a living person in danger. It has to bring a real person into a dying world that isn't even real. Of course, the simulation never contained any real danger. The eventual intended ending was meant to be a happy one. The World Machine doesn't know that. Really? Unfortunately, sentient machines tend to handle conflicts in their code very badly. This central conflict triggered a self-destructive downward spiral. You can see physical manifestations of that everywhere now. The squares. That's the world machine corrupting its own code. The creator says it's largely an involuntary process induced by stress and a desire to self-terminate. Your creator knows? Sounds like this has been going on since the beginning, then. Yeah. Disruption was an issue during test runs, even. First, my creator thought the instability was due to the sheer scope. He spent most of his remaining time testing it over and over again, scaling down the story, reiterating the narrative. By the time he realized the actual root of the problem, our homeworld's remaining lifespan was measured in mere days. Oh. Is there any way for us to fix the world machine? We tried. The world machine doesn't believe any of this world's residents are real, myself included. The odds are against us. We have no chance of taming it. Taming? I've heard that word so many times. I know it's complicated and that it has to do with robots, but for once I want to know what it really means. That's what I'm here for. Do you know what a robot is? Yeah? No, I mean, do you know what a robot is? A robot is not a real person, is it? Right. It's a being whose entire existence is code. Inflexible programming with thoughts dictated by someone else's design. They can be copied, they can be mass-produced, they can be assigned on all sorts of jobs. Most importantly, they will never confuse themselves with the living. They will always be bound by their code, the knowledge that they are a robot. This is more of a limitation than anything else. How that makes sense. Can't really build a robot to not follow its own code, can you? People have tried, but it's a recipe for disaster. In a way, that's what happened to the world machine. The code conflicts thing? Yeah. While you can't build a robot to not follow its code, you can establish a special bond. If the strength of that bond is strong enough, the robot's mental capacity will start to develop outside its programming. In a way, it's starting to believe itself as a real, valid individual. Yep. It's a complete suspension of disbelief on your end, though. You have to fully embrace the robot as a genuine, non-living person, even though they are not. You need to spend a lot of time with it, treat it like a good friend. Devoting your heart to the robot until it is able to return to your feelings. This definitely is very reminiscent of another game I've played on the channel. I make it sound so easy, don't I? You and Quasi know better than anyone that it's not. In case anyone's wondering which one I'm talking about, I'll just say survival horror. Those that know will know. Right now, the world machine is probably really scared. This content update involves some pretty deep code work. My creator was able to access some of the source code, you know. He did what he could and established new connections between maps. Those links enabled you to meet the other two. As it turns out, the new code confused the world machine to such an extent that it's breaking down altogether. Even though the world machine always had self-destructive tendencies, it usually restrains itself when you're in the world. It doesn't want to take you along with it. So yeah, world machine's been trying to just protect me this entire time, while also slowly deconstructing itself because it's having issues in its logic. All my creator wanted was to write a happy ending. Right now, the only hope of saving you is to take you through that ending. But now the other two are gone. I don't even know how we're going to get you there. We should go. Even this place is no longer safe. Oh. Here's Rue. A mysterious fox who can talk. Rue has a bad leg, but the origins of the injury are unknown. Nevertheless, it doesn't seem to bother her too much. Rue is the first child of the author, and knows many secrets about the world and its true nature. While she feels wistful thinking back upon how her real world is gone, she is determined to do whatever she can to help Nico set this one right. She's able to retain some of her memories across sessions and has always been watching, and always been waiting for the day her father's plan would finally be set in motion. Oh. Alright, well, I think that's probably a good spot to go ahead and end this episode off, so hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for some more.